beautiful that is, isn't it?
I know. A shame, the circumstances behind it.
Horrible circumstances.
Yeah, I know.
I think we've all been affected by it. Up and down the country.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of mad, isn't it? How far it sort of spread into, you know what I mean?
He's captured the imagination of the country.
Yeah.
And you can see why, because look at him.
Yeah,
he's got that look to him, he's got that smile.
It's not only that, every picture I've ever seen of him, he seems to be smiling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Happy-go-lucky kid.
Yeah.
Loved football, loved blues.
Well, hopefully now, because of stuff like this and, stuff that's happened, yeah, he's not going to be forgotten. And same with all the other, poor souls who have some of them even suffering now. I don't think social services are doing anything about them either. So.
Well, we've spoken about this privately, haven't we? And I know it's something that has angered you for a long time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Obviously, there's only so much we can say.
I know.
But to focus on what positives there are, the way football has come together, different clubs up and down the country, and obviously Blues, the fans. Down at Millwall, you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Millwall went above and beyond.
They've just proven themselves again.
Which we never had a doubt at that, did we?
No.
There's so much in common now with us and Millwall.
Yeah.
And it was fitting that that's where we were in that moment.
The problem, isn't it, Dave, is that the way football's gone, there's very few genuine clubs left.
Yeah.
And so obviously the ones that are still holding the fort, tend to have a bit of respect for each other. So.
But credit to so many clubs up and down the country. Villa did a great tribute.
Yeah, even Villa,
Cardiff at the weekend were very respectful.
Yeah. As we would be if it was...
Of course, because some things are bigger than football.
That's it, man. Yeah.
And what about the march on Saturday?
It's just... I was going to say in terms of... even this... The thing is, right, and this just goes to show what we're saying in terms of the football clubs. The real football clubs are always getting slated. Millwall gets slated. We've always been slated.
Media hate us.
Absolutely, yeah. And the media, well, they can pour out the sympathies now, but, where the fuck are they when you need them? But there we go. And, they've never had a good word to say about us. And then look, the march, as you said, on Saturday, and look who organised it. You know what I mean?
Keith and the lads.
There you go.
And look at the mural behind us. Yeah. We know who's behind that.
Exactly. And not only will those lads not get the credit, but the talent as well. What he's done with this. I didn't even know he was an artist, to be honest with you. But it's
You're talking about Wally?
Yeah.
He's not done the actual.
Oh, he didn't do it.
Paint.
But he organised it.
He definitely organised it.
The thing is, that's what I'm talking about. Even if Wally was the one who actually did this painting, they wouldn't give him the credit anyway. So it But you get the point, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And same with the lads with the march as well.
And also, can we just say, fair play to Wally, because we are on his territory right now. This is his spot.
Yeah.
Goes without saying.
Well, we're not doing anything wrong, are we? So.
No, he's happy to have us.
Good. Okay. Yeah. I like the man. And then the march. How many went to the march?
To me, it was around 1,000.
And that's just brilliant as well. And again, just goes to show. Even say if it wasn't for a little kid, say if this was a march for something else, they'd be getting slated and they'd say, "Oh, Blues fans hold up traffic." You know what I mean?
And literally, the traffic was held up.
Yeah. But luckily.
But I tell you what, the cars that couldn't move because of us, people wound down the windows to clap.
That's nice to see. And the important thing now is what lessons can we learn from it? We Blues and other football fans will keep this fella's, legacy alive.
Well, look, his flag is in that stadium.
Yeah.
The family zone's been renamed after him.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
He will not be forgotten.
There you go. So we've got that part sorted, but now we've got to turn and make sure it doesn't happen again to any other kids out there. And there's probably a lot of kids who are suffering this right now. You know what I mean? Whilst social services were probably wasting their time with like a bunch of meaningless things, this was happening. It's the same. I've heard this before. Someone described it to me. TV licence wankers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If they've got to find one person for the day who's not got a TV licence, if they go to a nice house with a nice garden and then the next door the windows are smashed in and they've got like beware of the dog, they're just going to pick on the nice people.
Yeah.
Because it's just easier, and that's what these absolute cunts at social services do. You know what I mean? I'm not saying every social worker, but is
this something you've experienced personally?
Unfortunately, yes. I mean, there was a happy ending to it, but it's not.
It put you through a bit of stress, though, didn't it?
It did, yeah. And these cheeky bastards wanted to use us as a positive case. They wanted us to, as an example of like the system works, no harm, no foul, and it all worked out. But not having it.
Well, I remember that day when it all kicked off.
Yeah, I know.
And that was one of your most stressful days.
Yeah, and it should have been it was like 30 odd degrees. I was trying to just chill out in the sun. It was locked down, But there we go. What can you do? Brilliant organisation from the lads who did this, the march, and there's probably going to be other things as well, isn't there, in the future?
I mean, the thing is, these people who, again, they're not talked about in the most positive light by a lot of people.
No, they're not, are they?
They do so many positive things.
But also, as well now, you hinted at something. What was it? What happened at the weekend with the...
Oh, on the Sunday, the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that just follows on. Tony Routley, who obviously we know well.
Yeah.
Great man.
Absolutely.
He and a few others organised a Christmas party for underprivileged kids.
There you go.
Raised money, bought toys, put on food. Santa was there.
And are they going to get the credit for that?
I doubt it.
So in one weekend, a mural for a deceased kid, a
march in his honour.
Yeah, and then this Christmas dinner, all by the same group of people. Yeah.
These people are a credit to the club.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's what we want to put out there to the people. And also, the club itself has done a lot of good through this process.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
And they've basically said, we will do whatever it takes to honour this little lad. And that's what you want to see, isn't it?
That's it. That's right. Did they actually stop the play in the 60s?
Yeah, the players, the ball went out of play. All the players just stood there clapping. Same as what happened at Millwall.
Yeah.
Which, again, we give so much credit to Millwall. And, we know some of their fans personally.
Yeah.
And it's no surprise to us, is it?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's good in a way, that in a country that's the traditions are being lost, but we can still honour three heroes in their own way.
Well, these three will never be forgotten around here.
Not at all. No, not at all. Brilliant. Great idea. Whoever thought this up?
Trump behind you as well.
Love it, man. Yeah. Who's that on the other side as well?
You got Malcolm X over there.
Okay.
And then MLK next to him.
There you go. Good, man.
What's this behind you as well? NHS something or other.
Are they trying to say the whole thing's a joke? Isn't that the Joker off Batman?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Is that a COVID thing? Do you think?
Must be, innit?
Bloody hell! You're right, mate.
Okay.
He's just performing for the camera, I think.
Had a heart attack there.
I don't know why he did that.
We're a bad influence. Let's go.
We don't want people picking up injuries
No, not at all.
in Wally's car park.
Yeah.